Hey, what's up, guys? So, today I just want to talk about why it's so important to choose a career first before you get into business. So, as we see, entrepreneurship, make money, make millions overnight, make 100,000 this month, 100,000 next month. That's what's being pushed to us every single time we turn on social media. When we turn it on, we see all these entrepreneurs, all these big content creators with millions of subscribers, hundreds of thousands of views, millions of views, living kind of like a life of freedom. They get to wake up when they want, they can do whatever they want, they could buy whatever they want because they have influence and because they, either have a business or something on the side. And the reason why sometimes they have that is because they had mentors. That's what they don't tell you. A lot of them don't tell you that they have mentors. A lot of them don't even tell you that, this entire year they had no sales. But we get confused and we think that they're rich, they're making a ton of money. But a lot of the stuff that they have most of the time is rented. Airbnb's rented, cars rented, leased, all just to show a perception on social media to make you think that they're doing it well. But they're not really doing it well compared to some of the other people who have been grinding in their careers, who have been making a way for themselves in the real world and have been building up skill sets, experience, sales. They've been building up experience in plumbing and electrician, accountant, whatever field it is. It doesn't matter what it is, as long as they've been building in a certain career for years after year after year. Those people are actually sometimes doing way better than these online entrepreneurs, and we get tricked thinking that, oh, it's so easy, let's just start today. And then, we kind of waste away a lot of years, or waste away tens of 20 years trying to copy and imitate these entrepreneurs who we think are rich, but they're not. And then, what happens is that we waste all those years that we could have been working on building real marketable skill sets that will make us a high amount of income into chasing these get rich quick schemes. These, buy my course, buy my course. And then it's like, well, what skill do you have to buy your course? What are, so if you're telling us to buy your course so we can be able to learn on how to sell someone else a course on what? What are we selling somebody else a course on? Because we don't have that skill set built up. We don't have those hours clocked in a career where we learn from our mentors, where we learn from our managers, where we were able to, market our skills or sell our skills, and they were actually valuable and they actually made a difference in someone else's life. Like, let's say, for example, let's go to personal training, right? Some people just hop on the camera and then they just start talking.